is Janet with Try It Like It Created, and today we're going to be making some altered paper clips. You may remember this little journal that we put together, and I did have a bookmark for this, but I thought it would be fun to also have a paper clip that matched, and I had leftover paper from working on the covers here, so I have a piece of that here. I've got some coordinating cardstock to put it on. I've got coffee dyed paper for the inside of our clip. Of course, I have paper clips. And then I just grabbed some coordinating pieces. I really don't have a plan or an idea of where this might go. But I have some die cut pieces, some leftover die cut pieces here. I have some butterfly stickers that kind of coordinate. And then I have this, I think it was a jelly plate print. And I thought we could use this for another one, so I'm just going to set that off to the side. And then I grabbed some washi tape that kind of coordinates as well. So I'm going to bring my paper trimmer in here. And I think the first thing we're going to do, of course, is fold our paper down for the inside. And I'm going to go about, I'm not measuring, I'm just doing abouts. So, really depends on how comfortable you are with just kind of winging your measurements here. And of course, this is too wide for me, so I'm going to make this smaller. And the size that I'm going to keep, sorry, it's off camera a little bit. The side I'm going to keep is what's inside here. And I'm liking the size of that, so I'm going to cut. And who knows, this might become a paper clip as well, but for right now, this is the size we're going for. And we're going to line it with the purple cardstock because I don't feel like my colored paper is quite big enough, or thick enough, I should say. So let's trim this down to fit. And one more side here. Alright, and now we need to decide what part of this are we going to use. Do we want to go with the light purple side or the blue and purple side with the words? Now remember, this is going to fold in half, so we're only going to see part of it. Kind of like the look of that. Alright, so let's see what we want to cut. I want a border around all sides, so I think right about there is going to be a good cut line. Alright, so now I have everything cut. We can move that out of the way and bring these pieces in, and let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that's going to look nice like that. Alright, so well, let's begin with this. We'll start with a little glue stick, and as I said in the beginning, I don't have a plan. I just picked up some pieces, and this is just kind of creative play. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that's lined up there. Now we're going to take our coffee stained paper and put our clip on it. Alright, and I liked this idea somebody else had. They left it up a little bit so that they could put ribbon on there, so I'm going to do that as well. And then this, we're going to fold in half. And then we need to cut a slit at the top for that paper clip to kind of go through. So let me grab my pencil and mark where we need an opening from here to about here. All right, I'm gonna open that up. Hopefully I can see what I've got going on there. I didn't wait for this to dry, so my fold is moving on me a little bit here. Flatten that out some. All right. And then we're going from here right over to there. For some reason it wants to move on me where it's slitting. Okay, do I have it? All right, I'm starting to get through here. I think if I would have waited for the glue to dry, it would have worked a lot better. And an X-Acto knife would have been even nicer. Except I can't find mine. I don't know what I did with it. And I can't believe I just had one out and usable. I have to go find another one. All right, so what's going to happen here is this paper clip is going to stick up a little bit, and I think that might be too much. But just like that, and then we're going to cover it with ribbon. So we are ready now to glue these to the inside. So let's just make sure I have this. This is all just the kind of the mechanics of it and not the decorating part. But once we get this done, then we are good to go and can be as creative as we want to be. Okay, so I'm going to push that down. And then the same on this side. I want to push around that paper clip just to make sure I've got it joined well. And then just to double check that our paper clip still works. And it does. Okay. So yeah, this is just darn pretty enough as it is. And we have to decide which is the front now. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this side. That is a little less busy, I guess I'll say. And then we can start building. Kind of like those pieces. Let's see if we have a butterfly that'll work. And these are just kind of quick and easy plays, right? Because they're small little craft pieces, small little craft elements that you add to your journaling. And they're fun, they're useful, right? Let's see, which one do we want? I really don't know. I thought that would be nice, but it seems like it's a little too bright. This one, totally different color, but that might be it. I don't know. There's just so many choices. Maybe I should have prepared. That's really nice color with it. All right, now, do I want to add these pieces in? I like this. I'm not sure I like the starkness of the white. So, what do we do? We can color it. Let me think. I have a blue dauber here. I'm not even going to add ink to it. I am just going to see if I can get off what's here. just a little bit of blue. Oh, there goes part of it. I just pulled off. Rubbing a little too hard. All right, I'm gonna have to bring in some blue. So let's see what I've got. I've got a light blue. Let's see, the blue I used was here. Oh, we've got purple. Let's see if this is gonna be dark enough. I'm just gonna use my blue dauber with the purple. They're close enough, I think, in color. Well, it made it more blue, didn't it? That's okay. I think that'll work for us. All right, so then let me get the ink away. Put my dauber back in here. Okay, so now what does this look like? I like this. I'm going to work on the rest of this part here. Make sure it's blue too. I didn't think we needed this long, but I think I'm going to like it. This whole thing is so flexible, this paper, that I can bend it, and I like the look of that. And we may just put the butterfly off to the side a little bit and cut it off. What do we think about that? I don't know. I really like that. I think we've got it now. Okay. But that took a little bit of fiddling around, didn't it? All right, so this we're going to stick down. I'm just going to add glue from my finger. Kind of curve this over to the side. Maybe pull it up a little bit because I know we had it a little bit higher. Rub that down. Let me add our butterfly off to the side like that, I think. A little bit more at an angle. I think this is going to be it for our piece. Now this is supposed to be a sticker, I believe. Let me just double check the label. World of Butterflies, butterfly break flowers for flowers, but they... Huh. Okay, I know it's clear, but I really thought that these were stickers. It looks like something's happening here. Okay. Let's try working with a pin. I don't want to ruin my butterfly, but I do want to get it to lift up. There we go. Look how cute. I love it. All right, so we do need to add a little bit at the top. Do I want to add this in? Look, I have this piece that broke off. Oh, that's going to look sweet. All right. Oh, that is just so much better with that added on there. And we have the silver glitter from below. I don't know if you can see it. That is really nice. Now, I want to add something, so I'll be right back. Okay, I went and grabbed some silk ribbon to thread through here. And I really think this is all we're going to need, is just this one piece. Not a bunch of different colors. So pull that nice and tight, and then we can trim it. And what I want to do is cover up that paper clip, and I'm pushing it back in there. I don't think the glue's dried yet. But there, I have the cat's scounging around below me. I don't know if you hear it. Okay, there. I think that's going to be it for our little paper clip. And let's see how it looks in here. This is what we made it for. Make sure it still works. We've got a couple pages there, but I think that's okay. But there. Isn't that sweet? I don't know about this. Did I cut it too short? Hope not. Yeah. Looks like rabbit ears, doesn't it? Oh well. Get those to soften down a little. But yeah, there's our first altered paper clip. I love how this turned out here. Like I said, unplanned, totally unplanned. No idea, no rhyme or reason as to what we were going to do. Love it. We have a little butterfly here, you can see. And our bookmark, did it fall out? Where did my bookmark go? There it is. It has the hint of a butterfly down here. So they relate. And it's plastic coated on this side, so putting something else on here, even a sticker, I mean I could, right, to make it relate. Really just looks like it's sitting on there though. And I'm not sure we need it. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It doesn't work for me. There. Bookmark, paper clip, journal. I'll put a link down below to this. This was a really fun project to work on. So I like the look of that. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so for our second one, I have started by folding coffee dyed paper. And the only reason I'm using the coffee dyed paper is because I have it. It doesn't have to be coffee dyed. You're not really going to see it. But it was an appropriate thickness for our paper clips. So that's the reason I'm using it. Alright. I think this one's going to be, I don't know, is it a little bit larger? I don't know. Just cutting down the mechanics of what we're using. know, how do you feel about this? Do you like doing the measuring and the cutting and the figuring out the size of things? Or is this fussy work you don't enjoy? I kind of like it, I guess. And now, for our paper, right? For this, I think I'm going to do it with scissors. Just because I want to save as much of this as I can. Alright. Move that out of the way. Move the scissors out of the way. And now, like before, I'm going to give it a border of purple. So, I'm going to cut it right about there. And I just lost it, didn't I? This is the area I want to work with, so first off, I gotta cut this end off, right? Alright. So now, let's see. There, I think that's gonna do it. I wish I could remember what this purple glittery stuff is. That's really pretty. So you can see this one's not going to have quite as big a border around it. Let's see. I think I'm just going to trim a little bit more. Just ever so little bit. Like a guillotine for doing this kind of thing, for trimming off a little bit. A regular paper cutter that you would wipe back and forth with tends to tear. And so then having two different kinds of paper cutters in your arsenal is helpful. All right. So to start, we're going to glue. How about you? Do you like just creative play? Like no plan in place, just kind of pulling out elements and seeing how the colors go together? Like I tend to just pull colors that relate and then go from there. Okay, there's that. This is folded. This one's folded. I don't know if we're going to put ribbon on this one. Let's take a look. See what we think. Okay, well, for sure we're going to have to trim down that paper a little bit. Okay. That's better. Alright, so then what I have is I just have like this torn paper that we could use, and then I have some of the ribbon that we cut off from the last one. I was thinking we would tuck it in underneath here, kind of like the thread that's playing there, kind of coming off of it. I was gonna stick in a purple butterfly, maybe, like that. And then I was playing with the washi tape, thinking that maybe just a little glitter on here. I don't know. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know. Might make this torn piece even smaller, just because it's not so terribly important. It's just adding texture. I really like the paper on here. And I wouldn't be opposed to just using it like this, right? Although we haven't put the paper clip in yet. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? All right, I think I'm gonna have to pull off another one because, oh, it's hiding. I think I found it. Yep, I found it. All right, so we're gonna clip it on here. We haven't glued anything down yet. We're still just playing. All right. Well, that just jumps off the surface with nothing else on there, so obviously we do need to put some more stuff on here. Okay, the torn edge is not bad. Do I want it all the way over or just with that purple stick in there? All right, purple, purple. Butterfly. We're going to figure this washi tape out, and I think it's going to be little small pieces. Although a word would be great. Where is my word sheet? Let me see if I have it here. Okay, let's go with this. These are on my website. And I do like it. I just don't know which one I want. I don't remember. This might be the sticker. I have a sticker version and a paper version. And this one, yeah, it's the sticker version. So, white? No. Always black, I think. I like inspiration, but I think it's too big. Let's go with create, because it's going to go in a journal. We create our journals. So, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cut it wonky. Maybe not so wonky. I think I'm going to have to straighten something out here because too much craziness. So let's straighten everything up here. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be okay. So these little threads, although I like them, they're getting in my way. So let's build this. Okay, we're ready to, goodness me, what a mess. All right, we're gonna stick down our paper clip. Nice and gunked up with glue. Get the paper clip in the center so it works correctly. Let's line this up. know if you can see here, but I like making the inside just a little bit smaller. That way nothing sticks out and I don't have to worry about it. I don't know about you, if that matters to you or not, but I don't know. I'm fairly new at making these, so that might change over time. And I thought that I would round the corners on this, but now that I'm working on it, I don't think I'm going to. Okay, so the fabric has to go down next because that paper piece is going to go over it. So this is a double piece. I didn't realize, but that's okay. All right, so like that. And then this, square it off. Got some glue on top of it. I think it's going to be okay though. And that just, wow, that was just luck happening there. What was lucky? The fact that it fits top to bottom of where I just randomly cut it. Okay, there. I'm going to turn this over and give it a good press. And it's sticking to my work surface. That's okay. We can clean that up later. It's moving around on me a little bit. Okay, good, good, good. Fingers are sticky. I bring in a cloth. Let's just wipe up what we can. Not doing a great job of it, obviously. Okay. Now, create. Like I said, this is a sticker, so I need a needle to get it open. And there's my T-pin. I always forget to put them back where they live, which is on a little magnet base. So I'm having such trouble peeling stickers today. Remembered to put it back because I yelled at myself. Just like that. All right, this guy is going in the corner. I think I found the magic to these. I say that before I get it to work, but the sticker goes right to the edge, so if you can fold, you can get the sticker to come off. Sure you can. There we go. Okay. Hopefully he isn't going to need any more adhesive than what he has. All right, and then for our washi tape. Now remember, I was going to add little details of this, so I'm going to cut. Hope I'm straight. And let's see if this adds something or not. I'm just going to lay it here. It's not permanent. I just want to see, okay? Because I have a feeling it might be too much. But I do need something else. Just not sure this is it. All right. I don't mind it. Yep, that's going to be it. Okay. That silk piece of fabric there is just leaving little threads everywhere. And they're sticking to everything. Okay. This one I'm going to change because he isn't straight. It's a little wonky. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Is that okay there? I don't know. It looks a little crooked to me. See if we can make this other end work better. This has just been really fun to sit down and play with materials. And I'm not really using anything very expensive. Just little pieces of junk, and you can make these beautiful, beautiful paper clips. And what can you do with them? Okay, yes, you can put them in your junk journal. You could clip them to a card. You could give them as teacher gifts, because paper clips work great as bookmarks as well. And, anybody who has a lot of paper to work with, do they have a lot of paper at work? These would make for nice little gifts, as opposed to just using a plain old, even colorful, paper clip. These are sweet, and I love how these turned out. And I've got the same theme here going on with the purple and with the butterflies, but obviously we could change things up and go with some different things. I mean, these are little works of art, and nice size that you could actually send to somebody. What if you had, a nice little paper pad? Let me just grab one. This isn't really appropriate here, but if you had some note cards or some papers to send, and you put this on there and sent that as a gift, and such a sweet little thing. I really like it.